Repair Clinic encourages you to perform this procedure safely. In this video, we will show one or more of these icons to alert you when to use caution. Before you replace an auger or axle bearing on your snowblower, first make sure the engine has cooled. Next, remove the wire and boot from the spark plug to prevent the engine from accidentally starting. We recommend you perform this procedure with little or no fuel in the tank. If you're using the bearing to replace an auger housing side bearing, use a 3/8" socket to remove the bolt securing the belt cover. Pull the cover off. Unhook the auger belt from the engine drive pulley. Use the 3/8" socket to remove the bolt securing the front roller bracket and detach the bracket. Detach the auger drive cable spring from the idler pulley bracket. Now use a 1/2" socket to remove the bolts that secure the auger housing to the rest of the snowblower. With the bolts removed, lift off the auger housing and rest the rear portion of the snowblower on its handles. Secure the impeller as you unthread the bolts securing the auger drive pulley. Remove the washer and the pulley. Remove the pulley hub as well. Next, unthread the mounting bolts securing the bearing holders. With the bolts removed, you can pull out the auger assembly. Remove the appropriate bearing holder and slide off the old bearing. Install the new bearing by sliding it onto the shaft. Replace the bearing holder. If necessary, slide the impeller back onto the rear gearbox shaft. Reinstall the auger assembly by reinserting the shaft into the rear auger bearing. Replace the bolts to secure the bearing holders. Position the pulley hub on the shaft. With the belt aligned on the auger pulley, position the pulley on the hub. Slide the washer onto the mounting bolt. Secure the impeller as you thread the bolt and tighten. Before continuing the reassembly, we recommend injecting additional grease into the bearing holders to help prevent wear. Now reposition the auger housing on the rear portion of the snowblower, making sure to align the chute on the chute adapter. Rethread the housing bolts and tighten to secure. Return the snowblower to its upright position. Reattach the auger drive cable spring to the idler pulley bracket. Now realign the front roller bracket on the frame and replace the bolt to secure. Realign the auger belt on the engine drive pulley. Replace the belt cover. Rethread the bolts and tighten. If you're replacing an axle bearing, carefully tip the snowblower forward so it rests on the auger housing. Use a 9/16" socket to remove the mounting bolts securing the appropriate wheel. Slide the wheel off of the axle. Remove the spacer and washer. You can use a flathead screwdriver to detach the old bearing from the frame and slide it off. Install the new bearing by sliding it onto the axle and pushing it into place on the frame. Slide on the washer and the spacer. Replace the wheel and secure it with the mounting bolt. Return the snowblower to its upright position. Reattach the spark plug wire and boot. Refill the fuel tank, and your snowblower should be ready for use.